Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle Kazaya. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about making friends in college, being introverted, getting into that organization that you want to be a part of, making sure that you make your mark on campus, and so much more. I have a snack with me today, so if you're hungry, make sure you go grab a snack and get ready for today's video. First, to give a little backstory, because I feel like sometimes people make these videos and you're like, but what are you involved in on campus that you even have the ability to tell us your story and to tell us how you got here? So I'm a sophomore at Spelman College. I'm currently involved in 3 organizations on campus heavily, and still, you know, make my presence known on campus, and of course, but first a scholar and all of those things. So I am in the Student Government Association on Spelman's College. We're a board of 20. We serve the student government. We are a little unlike other colleges where they have a big student government association. We have a much smaller one. So that was a position that I was able to secure after my first year of college. Additionally, I am the events director of the Future Business Leaders of Spelman, which is our business organization. And I am a member of Collegiate 100, which is a community service organization that serves, youth students and college students as well. And yes, I found myself trying to figure out where I was going to navigate to, especially after my first year, because I wasn't sure if I made the right connections. I wasn't sure if I made all these friendships, but these are some of the things that helped me along my journey, and also something I wish I could have watched and someone could have told me on my journey, because trust me, it is not as easy as it seems. It's not as easy as it looks on social media, and it does take work and effort and time to put into it. Okay. First, making friends as an introvert, you have to start small. So start in a small friend group. If you are just arriving to college and on your campus, make friends with your roommate, the people next door. Start in small bubbles. If you're going to go to a meeting about housing and residential life, sit next to someone. Don't sit by yourself. Those small little changes that you can make in your experience are going to dictate how your friendships develop. And I wish someone would have told me that sooner, because yes, I might have said hi to the girls across the hall or done something, but I never was like, oh, like, are you free? Let's go for lunch. Oh, y'all, somebody's trying to get the bug is trying to get my chips. Or like, do you have time to do this? Like, those small things can make a really big impact and change how your friendships kind of like evolve. Additionally, use social media. I'm sure all of your colleges had a group meet of some sort before you got to school about either your dorm or your classes. Like, use those group meets, those Instagram chats to make friends. Like, follow the girl and be like, hey girl, like, I saw you're going to Spelman, or I saw you're in my class. Like, do you want to hang out after class? Do you want to go to lunch? Do you want to study for class together? Study groups, lunchtime chill, like hangouts, things of that nature will really help you start building relationships. Additionally, make sure you remember it's quality over quantity. You are not trying to have the most friends on campus. You can feel free to say hi to everyone, have conversations, catch up with everyone, but not everyone has to be your friend. Not everyone wants to be your friend. So, of course, in regards to creating relationships with people, you also want to think about, where do you want to be in this school year? Not only this year, but as you continue. We all hear that, like, you need to build your resume and you need to have on-campus organizations and show how you're involved in your community. And that also starts with the relationships and the connections that you are building. A lot of people always ask, like, well, how did you get into these positions, or how did you do these things? Network with these people, talk to them. They want to help you. They want someone to replace them in that position, and they want someone that they not only trust but know will do good work. So for example, when I decided that I wanted to be on Student Government Association, I reached out to someone that I had something in common with, or I knew would be willing to help me. I then interned and shadowed under her so I could understand not only what she does in that organization, what will be expected of me to do in that organization, but also get a feel for if I would even like to be in it. Then after that, I harnessed on the relationships. I used my own personal skills, and I built off of that to ensure that I was in the right place for me. I did a very similar thing when going out for events director for Future Business Leaders. I ensured that not only did I have something that I could give to the actual organization. I ensured that I did events work previously before applying, and I spoke to someone who had been on their e-board to understand what it flowed like, what was my expectations, and to ensure that when I was interviewing for that position, I checked all the boxes and there was no reason for me to get turned away because I had done all the pre-work. Next, once you get into these spaces, you also have to remember to balance. Just because you got in this place and now you're leading on campus does not mean you get to forget your friends or forget your schoolwork or forget all these other things. So really ensure that you are not only putting time into getting into the organization and then leading in the organization, but also still make time for your friends, your schoolwork, and all the other things that you have going on in life. If you prioritize only one thing and push everything else to the side, it's going to fall through and it's not going to give you the best result of a fully well-rounded experience. I have a whole nother video on time management, but really make sure that you're time blocking, scheduling all your deadlines, and just ensuring that you have everything put in place to have the most successful experience. I think when you think of organizations and things on campus, especially Spelman's campus, we're an all-women's college. It's very competitive. Everything can be competitive, but it's about what you put into the effort that you do. My mom tells me all the time, if you know you put the work in and you did your very best, people can only judge you based off of that. So make sure you are leading by an example that you want to be remembered for. Don't feel pressure to be some kind of image that you feel as though that's what leadership looks like in your community. You are a leader. No matter what you look like, no matter what you do, people are going to admire you for that and be able to acknowledge you because of your leadership skills, not because you dress a certain way or talked a certain way or wore your nails in a certain way. Whether you're an introvert, shy, extroverted, whatever you are, know that you have place in your community. No matter what you have going on or what other people have going on, remember your goals, what you do, and set your intention on what you want to achieve, and I guarantee you, you are going to make that goal. Get yourself out there, start socializing on campus, and make relationships, because these are going to be the best 4 to however many years you're studying of your life, and you want to make the most of it surrounded by people that you love and care about. Additionally, y'all, make sure you're getting involved on campus. Make sure you are being active, a leader in your community, and just really supporting everyone around you. I think when you're active in your community, you get to see all that your school has to offer, and you definitely look at it through a new lens. And it is so much gratitude that you feel when you're surrounded by people who are working together to benefit and better your community. As always, y'all, I really hope these tips help you all enjoy your college journey, because it goes by fast, and joining one organization versus another is not going to change your college journey as long as you are making the most of your experience and enjoying every second. Whether it's government, community service, fashion, or whatever else your campus offers you, take the most and make the most of these time in your life. This is your time to try new things, to join something, to model, to cheerlead, to do these things that you're never going to have the passion and the time to try in your life. So really make the most of your journey, and come back and comment down below what you decide to try out this year. I hope all of these tips help you all immensely. Comment down below anything that you have questions about or wish you would have done about your college journey. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next video.